sport and home to the Cincinnati. Some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Cincinnati's offense comes onto the field first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defense. I feel bad for him today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Morris.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Slips through the line. Ripping through the defense. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Tulane's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big...
He's going to go for a big one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their deep coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick completion on the out. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Bearcats had it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He fires one deep over the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw. And goes by the boards for this offense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get.
You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was.